Okay, we are good to go now. I think we are about 26 in the room. Okay, going to going to 30 now. Please, you just permit me. I'll be multitasking. Both the room and together with those who are on YouTube, so that everybody can be all along together. I welcome you once again to the Young Leaders Academy Advanced Leadership class. It's a great honor and privilege to have you all to be a part of the Young Leaders Academy. I believe strongly that it's been, yeah, you're welcome, sir. It's been a great long week of impartation, knowledge, and then grappling of informations that transforms our lives. It's been a great commitment on our parts at the Young Leaders Academy to ensure the growth and personal development of young leaders around the world. Um, it's a lot to get this together and get it done. And we are grateful to God for all our speakers, facilitators that were able to make it to the ALC 2023. It's been a great one. We started ALC, which was held between 16th and 20th or 22 of August, with about 5 facilitators who were very impactful during their session. The basic leadership class is a free course for all leaders, and we have good number of leaders who were part of it. But then the advanced leadership class is more detailed than the basic leadership class. The advanced leadership class is more for those who are taking their leadership more seriously, and our focus this year is what we have seen so far. We focus more on wealth creation, building our health, team building also, and content creation. We have about 11 courses for the advanced leadership class. I think we also did career advancement. There are about 3 or 4 courses that we could not take due to 1 or 2 logistics, but as time goes by, as long as you are still on the WhatsApp, gain access to them. So some of these courses are still going to be treated as time goes by. So I want you to stay committed to the WhatsApp group, particularly because that's the major platform. Because the advanced leadership class, we don't take that class for granted at all. Good evening, Elisha. Okay, so we don't take the advanced leadership class for granted at all, because I see that group as a commitment to growth and development. We started out the YLA, particularly the YLA, in 2020 during the COVID, and here we are today. So the people that were at the advanced class for 2020, they stayed on that group till this year, 2023. So they spent about 3 years on the WhatsApp group, the same WhatsApp group that you are currently. It was when we were about to do the advanced leadership class of this year that we removed all of them. So we removed all of them about a month ago and asked them to sign up for this 2023 class if they will want to sign. A good number of them signed up. I mean, some of them signed up for the class, some didn't, but that's good for us because our vision is to raise exceptional leaders, and we allow them to function in their spaces once they have learned what they need to learn at the YLA. So you You are permitted to stay on the group for now until we are set to release you. But then this particular group will be totally different in operation than the one we had before now. I mean, because between uh, yesterday and now, or Friday and now, there are certain things that came to mind as per this group in particular. So one of the things that came to mind is that we are not done yet. There's still a process, because growth is a process. You know, when you are trying to achieve growth in whatever you are doing, is a process, and everybody must be ready and willing to follow through a process to the extent that they achieve maximum success in the process. All that we learn over the week is not something that we can uh, we can easily uh, uh, um, engage in just in this period. So the foundation has been laid. We will continue with the process of that foundation. Some of you have had the opportunity to have my contact during these conversations. This last 1 or 2 weeks, yeah, just keep contact. You are free to save my number, so and then we move on connections even after now. And of course, I expect Oh, okay. Hi, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. So sorry for that. I don't know. I think my children touched the internet, so I got disconnected. So sorry for that. Okay. So as I was saying that oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Lua Busaya. Okay. Okay. So we keep moving forward until we achieve greater success together. So very briefly, I will just share these few tips with us very, very briefly. Please, somebody should help me confirm those who are on YouTube. Are you there? If you're on YouTube, please let me be sure that YouTube is live. Please give me a minute. Please, on the WhatsApp, if you're on YouTube, please, you can just let me know. Okay, YouTube is live. I think YouTube is live. YouTube should be live because I saw somebody making a post on the WhatsApp now. Okay. Yeah, so I was to take us on a course that is titled Failing Forward, but I won't be doing much about it, but I will just give you a few tips. Many years ago, I read a book by John C. Maxwell, titled Failing Forward. A powerful book, inspiring book, and that book really changed my life. In fact, when I finished reading that book, I started praying to God to allow me to fail. I mean, it was a serious one. Please make sure to enter, mute yourself. Once you enter, ensure you are muted. Ensure you are muted once you enter the Zoom. Okay. So I noticed that some people they don't have the insight on how to fail forward in life. So I'll just give you a clip to what it means. Since it's on our timetable, I just give us a clip on what it means to fail forward. What is failure? What is failure? Failure is often defined as falling short of our goals. Failure is defined as falling short of our goals. Who defines those goals? You are the ones, because they are the goals that you have set for yourself. They are the goals that you have set for yourself. Is failure avoidable? No, you can't avoid failure. Failure is unavoidable. And in fact, failure is essential for success. Failure is what is essential for success. Is failure uncomfortable? No, it's not. I mean, sorry, is failure uncomfortable? Yes, failure is uncomfortable. You know, if you have ever failed in life, I mean, major failure, you would know that you can't be comfortable with failure. So it is natural for each and every one of us to want to avoid failure, but failure is not something you can avoid. I mean, some people want to avoid failure because it is uncomfortable for them. So it is also natural for even adults. As much as children want to avoid failure, even adults, they want to protect themselves from having to encounter failure in life. Is failure a good thing? Is failure a good thing? If you ask me, I will say yes, failure is a good thing. You know why? Because failure teaches us several things. Number one, failure teaches us to solve problems. Failure teaches us problem-solving skills. Failure teaches us to seek and ask questions. Failure teaches us to push ourselves towards success. We learn to push ourselves. Failure makes us to appreciate success. Failure makes us to appreciate success. Failure helps us to make better choices. Those are the reasons why failure is a good thing. Failure helps us to make better choices. Failure, life is easier without failure. If there's no failure in life, life becomes easy for everyone, and we cannot grow as a leader without failure. As a leader and even as a learner without failure. So failure for me is a good thing. So that's the concept of the book that John C. Maxwell wrote, Failing Forward. So somebody has said, he said, failure is not a person. Failure is an event. So if you have ever encountered failure at all, you are not the one that failed. It's just that failure happened because it's an event. And you have to understand how to push beyond whatever failure that you have ever encountered in life. So we have two forms. We are failing backward and we are failing forward. We are failing backward and we are failing forward. So I'll just give you a brief description of both. Number one, blaming others. Blaming others is an example of failing backward. When you blame your friends, you blame your parents, you blame your teachers, you are failing backward. Number two, repeating the same mistake. That's failing backward. When you repeat the same mistake, that's failing backward. Repeating the same mistake that you have made, expecting never to fail. That's another form of failing backward. Expecting never to fail. When you are someone who expects that I know I will not fail. Now, you have to understand the concept of failure very well. Now, I'm not saying that you should not prophesy that you will not fail. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you must have an understanding and a clear understanding. For example, if I ask anybody here, if I ask you, have you ever been without failure? There are many people who are here who have experiences of one fail or the other. So it's part of the journey towards success. You have to get that clarity that anyone that you have ever seen who have succeeded in life as at one time or the other experience failure, because failure is a stepping stone to success. You cannot succeed without having to experience failure. Former president of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari, several years he was attempting to become the president of Nigeria, and he failed. For countless number of years, but he was practicing failing forward by consistently getting on the pool into becoming the president of Nigeria. At the end of the day, was it in 2015, thereabout, he came on board as the president of Nigeria, spent 8 years, and that is gone now. So, so everyone that you see had ever experienced any major success in life has at one time failed. So you must prepare for failure. So, but what we are speaking about tonight is that you must not fail backward, but you must fail forward. So expecting never to fail is another sign. Expecting to always fail. Expecting to always fail is different from expecting never to fail. So expecting to always fail is also failing backward. You must expect to succeed, even though failure will come. And I can give you I can give you a very relatable example. I wanted to send out a mail a few days ago regarding what I was about to say, but I didn't have enough time to sit down to write up the mail before I sent to everyone. and all the people on the Young Leaders Academy email listing. Do you know that the ALC wouldn't have happened? The ALC wouldn't have happened. Today is 22. If you count backward to the 6th of October, I think to the 6th of October, if I check my calendar correctly, I made an announcement on the YLA team, because we have the YLA team where we plan for the YLA event. So we have a few number of people who are on that team. We also have the YLA volunteer group where we have people there who volunteer for the event. And then we have other groups where we have participants and ALC, BLC, Vantage group. We have different YLA group now, but the team is where we create the planning and all the things you see we plan from that. So I announced on that group that we are postponing / canceling the YLA ALC. The day I made the announcement, we were just 13 days to the 18th of October that we were to start the event. We were just 13 days. Now, 13th day to the event, the only people, I mean, some people who are here who can testify, okay, let me confirm this. If you were on the YLA ALC group, thank God for what I'm saying now, ALC group, when I made announcement that we're going to postpone, that we are postponing the event until a later date, please, can you just unmute yourself and speak? You were on that platform. Is Funke trying to speak?
Yes, I was there.
I was there.
Oh,
Hello,
okay.
good evening, sir. I was
Okay, 2 people have confirmed that, right? Jonathan and Funke. Okay, who else can confirm that again? Let me get one more person.
I was there, sir.
Okay, Victoria, you were there when I made the announcement on the group. That's
Yes,
cool.
sir.
That's cool. So thank God that there are people here. In fact, I didn't remember. I even thought it was only the YLA team that I posted it. I now remember now that I also posted it on this same WhatsApp group that you all have. I posted it there that we are postponing the event, that we won't hold it for now. And I said it there, the reason why we are postponing it. I said we have just little number of people who have registered for the event, because as at that date that I was announcing, I think we're about 15, between 15 and 17 that have registered for the event. Now, some people who are on the platform might see up to about 20 something as at that time, but those 20 something, they were team members. So on the platform, we had about 8 team members that were on the YLA ALC group. So all of those people, they are just team members. They are admin on the group. Some are there to post, to give us instructions and the rest. But then all of us that came in there through the seller registration link were just between 15 and 17. So I was looking at it that 15 people, and we're bringing Dr. Lumide Emmanuel, Ayomiti P. Daniel, and we have just 15 people. I can't stay on that platform where we just have 15 people that they will be speaking to. In fact, I sent a message to Dr. Lumide Emmanuel that, sir, we are sorry, we will be postponing the event. I'm trying to teach you about success and failure, majorly how to fail forward. So I made the announcement, and then I told Dr. Lumide Emmanuel. Of course, he didn't respond. I don't know why he did not respond. Maybe he didn't see the message. Maybe he saw it. I don't know, but he didn't respond. So the 3rd day, the 2nd day after I sent the message and I saw that he has not responded, something just dawned on me. Am I postponing the event? Why? I was in my room that night because obviously I had a good number of challenges. Number one, the guy that was to design the flyer for us was not forthcoming. He has been delaying the flyer since we finished BLC in August. In fact, before we finished BLC, I've told him, do the flyer. He wasn't ready. Do us a video. He wasn't coming forth. Then one day he came with some flyers. I didn't like all these flyers. The one we did for BLC is even better than this kind of flyer. So anyway, to cut the long story short, that night, I just made up my mind that I told one of the team members, I said, let's just have two facilitators that I won't want to be talking to Dr. Olumide Emmanuel and Ayomiti Depo because those two, it was the first time I was inviting them for an event. I said, it won't speak well for me to invite them for an event and then cancel it, that we will have the two of them as facilitators. So I got somebody to do another design for us. They sent me the design that night. I didn't like it because I said I will see that design and tomorrow we will post it and we will do it. You know, I didn't like the design again. I got discouraged. I said, wow, what's going on? Apparently, I know how to design, so, you know, so but then I've not had enough time. So I sat down that night. I woke up and I told myself, I am not a failure. This event we hold and it will not fail. And then I opened my system. I said, I'm not going to sleep until I achieve a design, a flyer design for this event, the one that I'm comfortable with. So I sat down with it. I began to do the design. As I was doing it, I got discouraged because it's been a while I also designed. So I got discouraged. I called one of my daughters who is a very good graphic person, a brand person. I know her on Instagram. I spoke to her that night around 11, 12. She was shocked when she saw my call that what could have happened that I'm calling her that night. Apparently, she was working on her system. I said, can you deliver a design for me between now and tomorrow morning? She said, Pastor, it's not possible. This was it on Friday or thereabouts? Can't remember now. She told me that I should send the information. She would deliver it by Tuesday, that she would try in the midst of all the project that she was doing on Tuesday. So I said thank you to her. I was so happy. So I just told myself I would leave the design and push the information to her. But as I was about to do that, something dawned on me again, that sit over this design and do it yourself so that tomorrow morning you push out and then you begin to push out all that you can push to ensure that you achieve success. The target is 100 people to register. We are 15 now, 13 days to go. 100 people must be achieved. So I sat down with the laptop. I continued to do design. And that was how I was able to come up with the design that we used for this ALC. What am I driving at? To achieve success, you must sit down with it. If you stay on my status today, you will see a video. I put a short clip. Consistency. You must be consistent. You must be courageous. You must be willing and ready to say, this must be successful. I can show you about 5 different flyers that was done. Oh, somebody is saying the designs are beautiful now. That was done for the ALC that I didn't like until I came up with this one. And then that night, I pushed it to the team group and I told them. So while I was thinking of 2 facilitators, because we already had it in mind for 6 of them, we have spoken to them. The bonus course, see, Anthony is saying the flyers were attractive. The bonus course that we brought in on Saturday morning, that brother was one of the initially planned facilitators who apparently had seen one of the flyers that was done with his picture. That I said, I didn't know one of our team members put it out. As soon as we posted it, I didn't know. So he saw the flyer and he was already prepared to speak to us, only for him to see another flyer one morning and saw 4 people without his picture, you know. So he called me. So I told him, I said, don't worry, you will bring your course as a bonus course. And that's how we have the Saturday morning events, you know, on that day, you know. So, I mean, what am I saying? For you to achieve success in anything you do, you must be focused, you must be consistent, you must be dedicated, you must be determined. It was determination that brought in that success level. And now let me get to where I'm going. At the end of the day, I push out the flyer and I woke up the next morning. I sent it to several people on my contact, and I began to tell a lot of people. I said, you need to get people to be part of this meeting. You need to, my target was that we must achieve 100 participants. And some of us who were on the platform, you saw that people were coming in, people were adding people, and within few days, thank you again, Volaji, within few days, the day we hit 100 participants, I was shocked. And I said, that was it, that we have achieved what I want to achieve. And then immediately I said that to myself, that we have achieved what I want to achieve, 100 participants. Something came to my mind that no, we have not. There's still a long way to still go. And then because I spoke to this friend who was willing to bring 10 people, this one was willing to bring 5 people, and they were saying they were going to pay for them. This one will do this, we're going to pay for them. This, and that's how we had the number. We are today, we are about 171 on that group within 13 days. 13 days. Within 13 days, from the 6th to the 18th. As at on the 18th that we were starting the program, we were already 160. Others joined in between that time. This one, somebody just, the day we were to start the program, somebody just called me. He said, I want to register. He said, can we still register? I said, yeah, of course, yes. Registration goes on. So I want to register 8 people. By the time he was getting back, he said, he will get back to me. By the time he was getting back to me in about 5 minutes after, he said he's registering 9 people. And he paid for them. And so, and we have what we have. Imagine that on the 6th, when I already announced on the platform that was the end, we won't be having this meeting that we are having today. We won't be having all the long week. Now look back, now revert back to everything that was learned in the last 4 days. Imagine this program was not held. Now, just sit down now and imagine it that the program was not held. It means that the implication is this. If you fail to fulfill the assignment that God has given to you, then you are not only depriving yourself, you are depriving thousands of lives, hundreds of lives. So if I have decided not to do that program, it means that all of you here and those who have not joined us in tonight and those who have participated in the program would have been denied their benefits and what they should have gained over the week. So if you fail to fulfill your assignment because you are discouraged over one thing or the other, this is practical example now that I've just shared with you, practical one that some people on this platform have testified to what I just said. And thank God that it was not only on the platform of the team that I posted it. If you have failed to focus and to ensure determination in whatever commitment that, so somebody said we are not really the only ones affected by our inaction. You see, there are many people that are going to be affected by your inaction. So expect failure to come. Expect failure to come. Another reason why, another thing why that makes people to fail backward is accepting tradition blindly. Accepting tradition blindly, being limited by past mistakes. See, don't allow past mistake to limit you. Some people, they are limited today by their past mistakes. Some people are not able to push forward in their journey to destiny because of one mistake they have made yesterday. Don't allow the mistake of yesterday to rob you of your today and your tomorrow. Move on. Stand up from that mistake and move on. If you have failed, stand up from that failure and move into a higher level of success. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid, because what you are afraid of is also afraid of you. What you are afraid of is afraid of you. You can put it on the platform and type it for somebody to see in case nobody is seeing it. Just put it there. What you are afraid of is also afraid of you. Just type it on the platform. What you are afraid of is also afraid of you. If you cannot type it on the Zoom, type it on the platform, on the WhatsApp platform. What you are afraid of is also afraid of you. What you are afraid of is also afraid of you. What you are afraid of is also afraid of you. Put it on the platform, put it on the WhatsApp. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Yes, what you're afraid of is also from the records. And you are here standing in front of me asking questions. Okay, so yeah, some people are typing it. Yes, keep typing it, keep it rolling, keep it rolling. What you're afraid of is also afraid of you. Deep revelation. Yes, I saw that. What you're afraid of is also afraid of you. I mean, with what we have experienced, was, I was asking God about it, that why did this happen? Why? And then God said to me, he said, don't close that group. There are still much people on that platform that needs to still grow better. There are still so many things that they still need to learn. So on the ALC platform, what is going to be coming on board that is going to be different from what we did on the last one is that for the next few weeks and months, we will still be running some programs. This time around, you are not expected to pay for any of it at all. You're not going to be paying for anything. What you have paid so far is covered for everything. And you can support us, you can support, we still have a lot of things to still do in the YLA. We'll talk about that one later. So, but then we're not going to close down the group. We'll be doing some courses along the line. Other courses that we are yet to treat, we will bring it on board and we'll bring a facilitator. God will take care of the facilitator. Don't worry. Except you want to support, you can support. We put the account out. So we will do that until we are sure that we are done. And then we will release you to go. You can always come back to, I can tell you for free that there are people who are part of the YLA who became facilitators at the YLA. During the BLC, we had a young lady who was a part of the YLA in 2020 who became a facilitator with the YLA. And that's what our vision is all about, raising exceptional leaders. So don't be surprised that, because apparently we have some of us who are here who are not just coming to learn, but just because we want to keep learning. And that's why we are here. We are people in our own field doing great things, doing wonderful things, respected by people, followed by people. Some of us are coaches. We train in organizations and we do stuff. So, so nobody is a child on that platform. So, never accept tradition. Don't be limited by past mistakes. Don't quit. Don't quit like I was about to quit. Don't quit. Then learn to take responsibility. If you want to fail forward, learn to take responsibility. Learn from mistakes. Know that failure is part of a process. Failure is part of a process. Keep a positive attitude all the time. Keep a positive attitude all the time. Keep a positive attitude. Challenge every form of assumptions. Challenge every form of assumption. Take new risks. Take new risk. And then learn to persevere. Learn to take new risk. Guys, be ready to take risk. You want to succeed, you want to make it in life, be ready to take risk. I took a major risk last year, a very big and having prayed about it, I felt it's not bad. Let me take it. It's a major one, and I took that step. I'm still in that journey. I've not gone too far. Yeah, somebody has posted it. Don't quit, learn to take responsibility, learn from mistakes. Failure is a part of a process. Keep a positive attitude. Keep a positive attitude. So taking a major step, leaving Nigeria for a new space where I know nobody, had no friend, moving into the United Kingdom was a major risk that I took in my journey. I remember when I clocked 40 in 2021, one of the things God told me, he said, expand. He said, expand the frontiers of the assignments that I've given to you. That's the word. And all the programs I did during that, my birthday 40th, the theme was expand, expand. And I knew that God was taking me to a new space. As I was entering into 41, God said it's time to take a new risk. And I took a new risk, leaving the country, left my position as the chairman, coordinator of all the RCCG youth evangelists in Nigeria, the position that Pastor Daniel is holding today. I handed over to him now. Appointed just this August by the General Overseer. I was holding that office by the grace of God. I left my pastoral work, having gotten to that level in the youth affairs of the RCCG, moved into a new space where I'm going to start all over again. So I came into the United Kingdom, starting a new life entirely. That's entering into a new space where I know nobody. The RCCG here in the UK is different in operation from the way it operates in Nigeria. So it's a new space entirely. You've got to start all over and build and begin to build. So leaving all that into a new space is a major risk. I celebrate it. Thank you. So it's a major risk. So learn to take risk. Oh, some people feel, you're moving to London, United Kingdom. Oh, it's better than Nigeria. Oh, yeah, it's better. But it's not like it used to be back in Nigeria. By the grace of God, and I was checking my profile, I've preached in Nigeria. I've preached in over 5,000 churches in the last 10 years. In over 5,000 churches. I moved into the UK September 2022. Last month, clocked it 1 year. And in that 1 year, I have only preached in one church in the United Kingdom. One church. Meanwhile, a year ago, before this last 1 year, I preached in more than maybe up to it, because at least as a youth evangelist, I'm expected to preach in 20 places in a month, reported to the General Overseer. So I know how many places I've preached. So, but then leaving that space to enter into a new space where I have not held the mic to preach, that's a major risk. Starting all over. So learn to take risk. If you need to take a risk to encounter a major success in your life, then do it. So don't be afraid to take risk. That's the emphasis of what I was trying to say. Let me wrap it up. Here so that I can leave you to other things that we need to. Is failure is it, like I said, is it comfortable? It's not comfortable. One of the things you must also learn to overcome is fear. You must overcome fear. F-E-A-R. F-E-A-R. Because fear creates paralysis. Some people stop moving forward because of fear. Fear brings procrastination. Fear brings purposelessness. Fear brings negative thoughts. Fear brings self-pity. Fear brings excuses. Fear brings misused energy. Misused energy. Fear makes you to be hopeless. Fear makes you to be what? To be hopeless. When you are afraid, you are hopeless. So that's why I said to you, don't be afraid. What you are afraid of is also afraid of you. Let me share with you this story, then I'll close this session with us. Yes, many years ago, not too long ago, I was in learning. I was posted to learning as a youth evangelist. I was there for 7 years. And then there's a program we do. I've been doing that program for years anyway. So when I got to learning, I changed the name to Young Leaders Summit. It was that Young Leaders Summit that gave birth to this academy, that gave birth to Young Leaders Academy. So, you know, some of us are here who were part of Young Leaders Summit. So I was planning Young Leaders Summit for a particular year. I can't remember the year now. But then you put out the handbills, everything. The speakers were coming. You know, we put out all the necessary things. And for a particular weekend in October, thereabout. And then there was a young guy in the Lorry too who was planning a leadership program. He was also bringing some great speakers that I also respect so much. I mean, he was bringing Jimmy Tewe. He was bringing, there's this lady who sang with Lagbaja many years ago. She's an actress. He was bringing that lady too. Forgot one other person that he was bringing. Okay, somebody is even putting up the topic for the program, lead from where you are, you know. So this guy is a very young guy. He wasn't married. He was doing great stuff. He has something like a church. He has a church today now, but that time he wasn't a church. He was just meeting weekly, you know, somewhere at the ShopRite. And then he put out banners, he put out billboards. There's nowhere you drive to in Ilorin that you will not see the billboard of that meeting. I mean, one day I drove around town and I counted about 10 billboards. In fact, I was tempted to say, and it was the same weekend with our Young Leaders Summit. So, I mean, his own program was free. He brought in speakers from Lagos. Those speakers, they flew into Ilorin by flight. What I'm saying is still online. If you go and check online, you will still see pictures of how they welcome the facilitators and the speakers at the airport in Ilorin. You know, I was thrilled. I mean, I went around town, I saw billboards. In fact, I was tempted. I called media agencies that I want to put up a billboard. Oh, somebody said he was there at the program. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I was not sure. Yeah, you were there. Yeah, so I'm sure I'm correct. Yeah, you know. I asked those guys how much. By the time they told me how much it was, I ran away. They told me to put up one billboard for registration or this and that to cost me around 100,000 plus. I said, what? This guy, I was able to count 10. I know there were more than 10. As you are entering learning from any angle that you are entering from, you will see the billboard. The only guy that was doing a major billboard in town was Bonifato Ibo in Ilorin. His church Koza, they were doing big billboard. That guy that was doing big billboard for his meeting. So I was scared. Some of our volunteers told me that they have been trying to reach out to people for the program, that they were also telling them that there's another program that is holding somewhere at the ShopRite, and that program is free, and it's also a leadership program. In fact, the team the guy chose was very close to the team that we were also using. So I was scared. I mean, let me shock you. Our own event, we're even charging 1,000 for registration. His own was free. I was afraid. I was so afraid. That was when that word came. That word came. what you are afraid of is also afraid of you. Oh God. Anyway, we did all we could do. Our program started before his own, same weekend. I think we started our own on Friday. He had his own. Okay, we started our own, I think, on Thursday evening or so there, but he started his own on Friday. His own was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We were not doing on Sunday. We only had Friday and Saturday, thereabout, I think. So I went to that program because I felt I should also go there. I wanted to also meet Jimmy Tewe. So I went to that program on Sunday. And I had some people who were part of our program who also went for that program. As they were finishing here, they were going there, And then, to my surprise, when I got the feedback of attendance, our own event, we had about 1,300 participants in the learning. Some people were there, they can confirm what I'm saying. I tried to remember that year, I think 2018, 1,300. By the time I got to their own program, they were no more than 150. 150. Our own was a paid event. Theirs was a free event. They brought in big speakers. They flew them in. Oh, somebody is confirming that. Adeshewa, 2018. Yeah. Fly in their speakers. I could not, sorry. I also flew in our own speakers too. I flew some of them on bike. I flew some of them on buses. I flew some of them with their own car. I could not even afford to give them much honorarium, So hear me, guys. Don't look at anybody to achieve your dream. Don't compete with anybody. Focus on the assignment that God has given to you. Focus on your gift. Focus on your talent. Focus on your potential. Keep up with the assignment that you have been given, because failure is not part of your life. When failure comes, it's just a stepping stone to success. I think that program, I was only able to do like 7,000 or 10,000 flyers. It was 7,000 or 10,000 flyers. I mean, thereabouts, just manage things and just do. That's why we charge, because we need money to do some things. So don't compete. Yes, don't compete with anybody. Don't be in competition. Compete with yourself. Compete with your own self, because the journey that God has given to each and every one of us is totally different. Don't pity yourself. Don't give excuses. Don't misuse opportunities. Don't be hopeless. Don't give up. Keep forging ahead. Keep forging ahead. There are people that you can see their story who achieve great success with the little vision and ideas that they've got. Let me not take up your time too much. Yes, don't misuse opportunity. There are opportunities flying everywhere. Get ready to take advantage. I'll give you a website. Maybe you might know the website. This website, always go there every day. If you are able to go online, always go and check on that website. There are opportunities there every day. The name of the site is Opportunity Desk. Opportunity Desk. Somebody can type it. opportunitydesk.com. Yeah, I think it should be .com or .org, but it's Opportunity Desk. Go there. There are several opportunities, grants, scholarships for events. There are different events. Some of them are with age bracket. Just apply. Yeah, somebody has typed it for us. Bolaji just typed it. Opportunitydesk.com. Just go on that site every day. If you must check every day, be going there, because every day they are updating new opportunities there. New opportunities every day. As I speak now, we have close to 80 opportunities that are there as at this week. About 80. Just begin to glance through, apply to as many as possible. Apply. You can't tell which one will work. I mean, let me tell you one other story. I was trying to apply for a job here in London. I was trying to look for a job to do because as a student, I mean, for my master's as a student, I only have 20 hours to work as a student. So it's sometimes difficult to get jobs. So I was doing one job and then I don't know, something that happened, maybe. Yeah, the site is either .com or .org. If you try .com and it didn't go, try .org. Please don't try one and you say it's not going and the site is not going. No, try .com or try .org. Somebody can give it a try now and confirm to us on the page that it is .com or it is .org. Oh, somebody just said it is .org. .org. So it is .org. Opportunitydesk.org. So just get on the site, you know. So I went to a job center. They gave me a particular document that there are many opportunities that I should apply. I saw them, they were too much sites. They said this one, their agency job, this one, their company job, direct to company. This one is through agency. I just took it, I studied it, and I applied. It was tasking to be applying. I applied, and applied. The work I'm doing now, one of the places I applied to, they called me. He called me, you know, and then that's why I'm working now. Good enough is within the space of my work time, 18.5 hours per week. And my work time is 20 hours as a student. So I go there to spend 4 hours work every day. And they told me, they say it's flexible. I can come anytime I want to come between 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. Anytime I want to come. So I go to class. When I'm coming from class, I just branch in there, do my work for 4 hours, and off I go. You know, I drive in there and I go. So don't miss opportunities. Take advantage. They just gave me a sheet of paper containing different sites, about 4 sheets of paper, A4 paper, different sites, different websites, agency job, full-time job, part-time job, temporary job. The paper, I wish I have it here. I'll just show you the paper now. So plenty websites. In fact, when I got to myself for like 1 week, I didn't touch it because it was so confusing. You know, I just sat down with it one day and I sat with it. As I sat with it and applied, I left it. Few days after, like a week and a half or so, they called me. The day they were calling me and telling me about the job, I was like, wow, I'm ready. That by the time they said they will call me back, that they have called 3 people, I'm the 3rd person, that they will check the 3 of them and get back to me that I'm the 3rd person. As I was telling that I'm the 3rd person, I was telling myself I'm the 1st. You are the one that said I'm 3rd. Me, I'm saying I'm the 1st. You know, and I know you will call me back. He asked me, he said, do I know how to handle this thing? I wasn't sure what he was saying. I said, yes, I can handle it. It's anything, I can handle everything. Opportunity. Now, the day they were calling me to come to the site to see the company, to see the area I'll be working, they said I should come on Tuesday, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. was not convenient for me because I was going to be in the job where I'm working. I will be there on that Tuesday, 10 a.m. because I resumed 7 a.m. So I was still trying to transit. So I was like, no, that I don't think I'll be available. They said, what time will I be available? I said, can we do evening? They said, no, that can you come around 1? We'll bend the bit for you for 1. In my mind, I was telling myself, I said, 1, I will still be at work because I close at 3. I said, can we do 4? They said, no, 1. They said, okay. I said, okay, I will come. I told them I will come, even though I knew that I would be at work in the other place I'm working. Do you know the funniest thing? I never knew that the day they were calling me, that they were talking about time that I should come by 1 was going to be my last day in the present job I was doing that time. Opportunity. I didn't know. So as I closed from work that day, I went home on Friday because it was Friday. I got home about 5 p.m. My agency called me. Hi, TUNJI. I said, hi. We would like to let you know that Amsley, that's the name of my company that I was working. Amsley will not be needing you for next week and for the next couple of weeks. They said couple of weeks. I'm talking about August, I think 2nd week. in August. Couple of weeks till now, they have not called me. Till now, couple of weeks up till now, they have not called me back till today. Thank God I took advantage, one, to apply into those jobs. Two, when they called me to come and see the site, even though I knew I was not going to be available, thank God I told them that I will be available. If I said I won't be available, I would have missed this one, I would have missed that one. Take advantage of opportunity. I see you succeeding. I see you achieving excellence. Our vision at the YLA is raising exceptional leaders. And we strongly believe that the last few days you have been impacted. This is the time to begin to act on your dream, begin to do as you have been taught. Dr. Olumide Mane taught us about wealth creation. There are so many things he taught us about. He introduced for us his book and his books. He told us about some things, and he referred us to his YouTube channel where we can watch. Somebody was asking a question about purpose. He directed a person to go and watch some YouTube videos that he did for his online church. You know, I've gone to see those videos. Somebody posted even the link of the video on the page. You know, Ayomiti Doyodepo told us about our health. She's my health coach, and I take orders from her, you know. So Dr. Daniel Awande taught us about team building, very impactful session. In fact, I've known about team building since 2005 when I went to DLA, Daystar Leadership Academy. I've not heard about team building like that before. On Saturday, it was explosive. When I got back home that night, because all the while we were doing the program, I was at work, I was driving, I was doing a lot of things, yet I was the one hosting the program online, accepting people on Zoom. I was multitasking. I was listening a bit. But when I got back home, I went online to see the video again, to watch from beginning to the end. I watched it and I slept off. And I'm still going back to it again, you know. So we will, just lest I forget, we will open up the YouTube for all of us here. We will open it up so that those of us who could not participate have received countless of messages from several people who missed these sessions. Please, we will make the class open on YouTube for a period, and then you'll be able to get back on our YouTube channel to watch. When you get on the YouTube, subscribe there, subscribe and press the notification bell. Then please get on our Instagram. Presently, we have 852 there, thereabout. We want to move from 852. We want people to know about YLA, and you are a brand ambassador for YLA. I've seen some of your videos. Some of us have done some videos. I've seen them on the page. Please go to the Instagram, like it, and then follow the page, rather. That's what I mean to say. Follow the page. If you want to share with somebody on your page, tag YLA. You know, you just tag and put at, tag us. So you put at YLA, at Young Leaders NG, at Young Leaders NG, so that when people are seeing your post, they can click on our page and then go on to follow us. So please, let's do more for the organization, especially those of us who are on this call together with me. Let's build this together. Let's expand it. There are many things to learn. So in the next few weeks, at least, maybe if we can't do it weekly because of our schedules, we can do twice in a month. So we bring up another course. We bring up another course until we complete the courses. That's why they announced that there will still be bonus courses that will be done. So please, let's get ready. Then our certificates are starting from tomorrow. We will begin to work on the certificate. It will take us a little while to get everything done. So we will not all receive our certificate the same day. Some will get, some will not get, but it will keep rolling like that until all the certificates have been issued out to everybody. The BLC that we had, some people who needed to do some jobs, they requested for them the last training they did in the last 1 month with the dates. And then they came back to me to ask for their certificate. Somebody still paid yesterday thereabout for certificate. It's because the person needed it to do something somewhere. You know, I know somebody who reached out to me from the advanced class we did in 2020, needed a certificate urgently. I think I also told us of a young lady who applied for scholarship with MTN, and they have been giving her scholarship for the past 4 years. This year is the last year. So she's collecting the last payment for this year. By the time she applied to get the last payment for this year, the question they ask her is that they want to know the training she did within the last 1 year or so. So she came back to us to request for the certificate because she didn't get it when she did the training. So your certificate is very important. You may say you don't need it now. You may need it tomorrow. Very, very important. So we will ensure on our part to ensure that your certificate gets to you by the grace of God. Okay, so good to have you all. We will need some people to join us. If you want to join our team or you want to join the volunteer, we have so many things that we need to get done. We need a social media person, somebody who is very active on social media. I don't know what they call it now. Somebody, social media, somebody can help me, you know. I don't know what they call them. Okay, somebody is saying I'm interested. Oh, yes, thank you. Social media manager. Yes, SM, exactly. Social media handler. We need somebody that can help us. We have Twitter, we have Twitter, we have Instagram, we have I think Twitter they call it X now. We have there's another one that came out recently. Forgotten what they call the name now. Thread. We are on Thread. LinkedIn. Somebody was asking of thank you, Alexander. Somebody was asking if we have LinkedIn on the page the other day. By the time I went to check, I saw that I don't think we have. So we need a LinkedIn account. Okay, somebody is saying I'm interested in joining the volunteer team. The volunteer team is the advanced team of the YLA. It's a big office. We need people who are very committed. So we open it up. Both the team, the volunteer, we open it up for people to join. I'll put the link on the WhatsApp for us. So I ask some of our team members to do that so that those of us that can join. We will interview you and see where you can. So, but then I've said, Joshua said, I'm interested as a volunteer on social media. We really need that one urgently. So social media, somebody else, Florence is saying she's also willing to volunteer. Okay, that's good. We need a social media manager, handler, maybe 1 or 2, somebody who can handle Facebook or handle this one, anyone. We just need people, or we can have a team. We need a graphic designer. Somebody said, I am a social media manager, not just handler. Okay, social media manager is different from social media handler. Okay, that's good. Thank you for that. Somebody said, I just enrolled. Sorry, I'm not able to check all the chat box at the same time. I'm sorry for that, because I'm also admitting people to join into the Zoom. social media handler, social media manager. Okay, please reach out. Once we put the link on the group, please click on the link to join. And then once you join, introduce yourself and tell us what you want to do for YLA. So we need graphic designer. We need graphic designer, not one, not two. And I mean quality graphic designer. Please don't be afraid to work with YLA. We need publicity. Yes, content creator. Thank you. We need content creator. Yes, we need content creator. Beatrice, thank you for that. Yeah. So we need content creator. Anything you think can push the YLA forward to the next level that you are good at, you know that with your skill, we can move. Yes. And your last success, content creator. Yeah, thank you. That can move the YLA forward. Please be there. You want to volunteer? We also do physical meetings. We had a program recently in Kaba. The program in Kaba. Oh, thank you. Social media management. Okay, entails graphic designing, social media and content creation, motion. That's very good. Thank you, Adeoye. Thank you for that. So, I mean, come up with these ideas. We will know, because me, I don't know so much about all this, all these things. So, as much as we need, I mean, we need a lot of hands to help us out on some things to keep alive. Am I missing out anything at all? I'm not sure. So we will open up the YouTube from tomorrow. All of us who have missed the session, please go and watch it. They are not long sessions, 30, 40 minutes. You know, P-Daniel session was very short, not long. Very short, but powerful. Very short. By the time we open up the page, go and listen to, if you were not part of the BLC, go and listen to Power of Vision, P-Daniel session at the BLC. Go and listen to it, P-Daniel session. Then go and listen to time management. So the bonus I'm giving to you now, is that once we open up the platform for you, you will have access to both the BLC and the ALC. The BLC is basic leadership course. So you are having access about 10 courses at the same time. So they are there. There's another video that is there by Pastor Leke Adeboye, was speaking on Leaders Arise. That is also on that YouTube. So there are many things on that YouTube. Take your time to watch and listen to them. Don't download it to send to people. Don't download. Just sit down and watch. And I believe that you'll be blessed. There's so much to still do, so much to learn, so much to still learn. So we are still bringing some people. Like I told you, the platform is still going to keep running. But then if you feel that you want to move on, you can exit the platform. We allow you to move on to do. But if you still want to learn, the platform is open. I believe that by next year, we should be able to have one of a big personality who is going to speak to us. I don't want to mention the name now so that you will not be on my neck that you told us that so person is going to come. When is he going to come? So, but I'm already working on him since this morning. So we'll be having 1 or 2 persons that will come and be joining us. We'll keep on doing at least twice a month. And then maybe in between that month, we can just throw out something that you'll see that will be of benefit to us. Thank you once again for being a part of the YLA See somebody saying, and at least 5,000 participants. Yes, you're talking. Yes, you're talking. So thank you for being a part of the YLA AL Dolapo, Adeshewa, Ajadi, Jonathan. I saw somebody ALC, Alexander, Boluatife, Beatrice, Choice, Divine. Thank you. That's Divine, Ewife. Eniola, Olaiton, Eniola Success, Emmanuel Ajayi. That's Apostle Emmanuel Ajayi. Fama Kinde, Florence Funke, Adams, Mujirade, Grace Apan, thank you for joining. Alexander, Amos, James Adeoye, Joshua, and Jumokedada. Jumokedada has been very consistent, very, very consistent. Mercy Mobolaji, also very consistent. Victoria Adenike, also very consistent. Then Olajide has been very consistent. Olajide Damola. Then Ogunkunle Olayinka, that's my boss. Olakweju Adesanya. Then my Oga is also here. Olayinka Richard. Oluwadara Simi, Oluwaseun. Ige Blessing, Paul Peculiar. Yeah, Peculiar. Peculiar, please remind me of what you asked for so that I don't forget totally. Then Sarah Damilola Tumbi, all the way from the north. Sarah is in Kaduna. Thank you. Similoluwa also has been very consistent. Similoluwa has been very consistent. Then Shino Onibonje has also been very consistent. Thank you for joining. Tony, Messi, Victor, Victoria, and of course, Victoria Adenike. There's one Victoria and then there's another Victoria Adenike. All of you, thank you for joining the Zoom. I'm not sure if I miss out anybody. Grace Ophili, Grace Akpan, thank you for joining. Did I miss out anybody? I'm not sure.
Victoria Nkana.
Yes, Victoria, yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you for joining. Yes, I think I missed that. Then who else did I miss out? Mention your name if I miss you. Famakinde Janet. Famakinde Janet. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Thank you, sir.
Celebrate you. Beatrice, yes, I didn't miss Beatrice. Beatrice Nena. Somebody is in my class. She's my friend. Her name is Nena. Yeah, thank you. Who else? Yeah, it's an honor to hear you too. Thank you. Thank you. It's an honor to be here too. Thank you. Okay, so do have a wonderful night. Keep up with us. Keep up with the group. Like I said, if you want to exit, you can exit. Then make sure you fill out the form. We kept sending the form as people were joining. Make sure you fill out the form if you have not filled it. If you have not filled the certification form, the particular form that we put on the platform, we will go and repost it again tonight. If we do not repost it, somebody should ask that the certification form, we will post it. If you have not filled, then go and fill. Alexander, let me hear you. Okay, let me give out time for questions. I'm sorry. Time for questions. If you have any question to ask, please, you are free before we go.
Okay, good evening, Pastor. It's actually me. Yeah, my husband is here as well. My name is Oluwafumilaya.
Let me hear you again. You say your
hello.
You
can you hear me, sir? My name is Oluwafumilaya Agbiade. Yeah.
That's my mom in the Lord. What
sir.
Alex?
He's here, sir. We are together.
Husband and wife. Thank you. I celebrate you.
We celebrate you too, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
We just want to say thank you so much for being a blessing to this generation. Honestly, the few previous days for this program has been amazing, has been awesome, and I'm so assured that our lives can never remain the same again. I'm so sure of that. I've got a lot of feedback from the people that that registered via that get to know me, and we've talked about it, and they were so excited, and they look forward to another section that you're going to put up for us. So we so much appreciate you. Thank you so much. We know that there's a lot of hard work that is in this, that you've put. I'm so sure you can't actually explain everything that have gone behind the scene, the time, the sleepless night, the team and everything you've put in this work. We love you so much. We say thank you for being a blessing to this generation. And we pray the Lord will continue to bless you, sir. Thank you very, very much, sir. Honestly, I'm blessed. My husband has said a lot about this program, and he's like, oh my God, there's going to be more. Like, we want more of this. So thank you so much, Pastor. We really appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Stafumi. Thank you so much. I really appreciate and celebrate you. King Alex, thank you so much. We really appreciate you for being a part of this vision. Our sister she registered about 10 people, if not more than 10 people. Yeah, I think there were more than 10 people that she registered for the ALC. Thank you, and God bless you. Any other person? Okay, Beatrice, let me hear you.
Good evening,
yeah,
sir.
More than 10. Thank you. More than 10. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, thank you so much for this program, sir. A lot has been put together, and I benefit so much right from the day one. So I don't know how to thank you, sir. I don't know how to start. The only God out. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you, Beatrice. Thank you so much. Thank you.
The sponsor, my heart is full of joy towards where they are, because I was able to participate, not on my own accord, but because of the sponsors.
Wow. Thank God. Thank you, Beatrice. Thank you. Yeah, Divine. I saw what Divine posted. I saw one other brother also posted something. I can see your post. Any other person before we close? You want to say?
Okay, good evening, sir.
Yeah, Jumoke. Yeah. Good evening.
Yes, I really want to say thank you. Thank you to the team. Thank you so much. I was really, really blessed by every section. In fact, I just saw the flyer and I was like, okay, I think it's something I should do. And I joined, and in fact, there's no regret at all. I'm really grateful for Young Leaders Academy. Thank you very much, sir.
Wow, thank you. Thank God. Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening. I so much want to appreciate you for this very wonderful opportunity and movement. And I do hope it continues, because I have a lot of people hanging on my neck now. They've been saying this is an opportunity that they don't want to miss. I've been so much impacted by right from Evolve 1.0, the BLC come to this time, and it's been awesome. And I have so many people in the leadership, the church, the secular, and they've been asking me, when is this opportunity coming up again? They can't wait. They can't wait. They don't mind, because and for me myself, I so much appreciate the immense effort and the training. These are priceless values that cannot be, that even I just want to say thank you, because even the token we paid is nothing compared to what we received personally for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. All right, we have Pastor Lainka Richard.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
I must just say something, because I won't lie to you. This is just quite more than we bargained for, especially in respect to the registration fee. It's nothing compared to it. And I keep telling people around me, over the years, anything that has to do with Pastor TUNJI is top notch. But it's like, thank God it's getting better, because this year it's just another level entirely. Like all the sections, P. Daniel, Pastor Emmanuel, Pastor Mrs. Isaac Oyedepo, like they were just more than somebody. You can't even see outside that you register for a conference and we have such leaders and people ask you how much do you pay and you say this is how much it will cost somebody a fraud. Thank you, Pastor. God bless you. God keep strengthening you in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, sir.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you, sir. Okay, do we have any other person before we shut this down? Okay, since there is no other person. Oh, some people are still trying to join in.
Thank you so much for the life-changing
Florence.
teaching,
Thank you.
sir. We are so grateful. Thank you for being an exceptional leader, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sir. God bless you, sir.
God bless you. Thank you so much. Who else is in here that want to say something before we shut down? Okay, James is saying thank you. Thank you, James Adeoye. Thank you so much. All right. So I release you to have a wonderful good night. Remain an exceptional leader in your space. Keep doing what you have been sent to do. Thank you, Babalola Boluwatife. Thank you. Keep doing what you are sent to do by God. Don't be intimidated by the gifts and the talent in other people, because you are the best version of yourself. God has called you for an assignment, and your assignment is different from my assignment. So we are not in competition. You are not in competition with anybody, because God designed you for your own space. And the people he has sent you to, they are there. They may not be plenty, but keep making impact and success shall be yours. Do have a wonderful time out. Bye. Good night. Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Yeah, bye. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Good night. Thank you. Thank you. Divine, thank you. Thank you. Adeshewa, good night. Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Yeah, good night, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay.
I have a concern, sir.
That's Jumoke.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I filled the Google form like twice, and I didn't even get a mail. For once, I didn't get any mail at all. So I wanted to be sure if, as far as I've filled the form, my details has been.
When you fill the form, did you receive a closing remark that says, thank you, submit? Do you want to submit another response? Did you send it like that?
Yes, I did, sir.
Okay, then you have filled it.
Okay, sir, because we're getting information at the point that the link will be sent to our mails, and I didn't get any mail at all. So I just wanted to be sure.
When did you register for the program?
That Wednesday the program started, sir.
Okay, yes, you can't get the mail. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The mail was sent on that same Wednesday, but it was sent to the people who have been.
Hello, sir.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Jumoke? Oh, hello, Jumoke. Can you hear me? Okay, she's not here.
Yes, I can hear you now, sir. The line was breaking, sir.
Okay, good. You can hear me very well now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the mail was sent to the people who have been on the WhatsApp group, who have filled the form before Wednesday.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yes, so that's why you didn't get the mail. So, but for those who after that Wednesday, we have not sent any mail to that list.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is that once we see people who have filled the form now, I will get on the form. I will check if the number that has filled match up with the number on the WhatsApp. Then I will now send another email. By that time, I think you should get it. So if I send another email and you're able to get, you can private chat me to notify me that you got the mail.
All right, sir.
So by that, you will
All
know
right,
that
sir.
you're on that list. You get it.
Yes, sir.
Thank
All
you.
right, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, I do have a great night, sir.
And you too. Thank you. Mrs. Shalom Ireti. Can you unmute?
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How are
Yeah,
you?
I registered on Monday. I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. You registered
Yeah,
on
I
Monday.
registered on Monday, but I didn't get the mail for the link.
Oh, you didn't get any mail in your email. Did you check your spam mail?
No, it was just seller. I got the mail from when I paid. I didn't get the mail from.
Oh, okay, okay. You paid through seller.
Yes, I did.
Now, when you entered the platform, did you also fill the form?
Yes, I did.
When did you fill the form?
I can't exactly remember.
But it was not the month. So how did you get into the group? Through seller?
Yes.
Okay. After you made your payment, you saw the link to join.
Yes, then I followed the link. Then they said someone was going to accept my request.
Yes, I was the one that accepted your request on the WhatsApp.
Yeah. So I think that I think maybe I filled the form maybe on Wednesday or Tuesday evening.
Yes. If you fill the form on Wednesday, even if it was Tuesday evening, you may not likely get the email.
Okay. All right.
Let's assume you filled it on Monday, because I'm trying to also remember, because as at the time I generated all the emails on the form, I think it was Tuesday, but it's not Wednesday.
Okay.
It's not Wednesday. And if it was Wednesday, it was Wednesday that we sent the mail. But I have generated all the emails from the ones who are filled, I think on Tuesday, downloaded it on my laptop to send the mail. So I didn't come back to the group to re-update.
Oh,
so
okay.
I've not re-updated since then. So anybody that filled the form from Tuesday evening to this time, we didn't get the mail.
Okay. Okay,
Yes.
that's fine. No, I just wanted to confirm that it was
Yes, like
not from my end.
I'll do a text email maybe tonight or tomorrow if I'm chanced. Once I do the text email, just like a testing. So if you get the mail, you can do a chat with me on WhatsApp.
All right, I'll do just that. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I think we can all leave now. I'm trying to get us to leave. If there's no other thing you want to ask, you can now exit the platform before I end the recording. Okay. Thank you. Have a wonderful